I'm this far from the mic.
And I'm Kratos. And
And together we are...
these far from the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to go that way.
So, you don't remember what we're doing, do you?
Where am I going?
Alright, so by now we actually have in full swing our new upload schedule, which is like literally every other day.
Holy shit. Okay, I remember this. But I don't know if I'm supposed to do some here or... Because we did both of these. Where am I supposed to go?
We should really be taking notes or something.
Are we back in school? I wasn't prepared for this.
I was prepared for a lot of things, but I wasn't prepared for this. No, she wasn't prepared for this. Hashtag My Little Pony, hashtag 2010s kids.
I see.
So,
fuck, where am I going? You're supposed to be the master of everything. You know where everything is,
do you
right?
want me to just run us around for a little bit?
If you want, I don't care.
Okay, so what's been on your mind lately?
I've got a ton of paper cuts. Like, that's why I can't play God of War, because I've got all paper cuts.
Like seriously?
Like, not, you know, literal paper cuts, but you know, like Brady's paper cuts.
Yeah, now explain that for the people at home.
So, it's just like... They can be minor things that bother you, or slightly major things that bother you. Just things that you encounter in your day-to-day life where it's just like, oh, I wish I wouldn't do that. You know, you know, when you're in a restaurant and someone tells the waitstaff it's your birthday and they all come up to you and sing happy birthday to you, being all embarrassing and such.
Yeah, if somebody ever does that to me, ever again, I will disown them.
What was this?
I hate that shit.
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I don't want that to happen to me.
Okay, so we were up here, we gathered all of these things. Then we went this way because we put the shields in the place.
You put the shields in the coconut and drink it all up.
And then we got to this save point and we saved.
Or did we go back to the save point?
No, that would be like a new save point. And then we came over here.
Yeah, we were doing shit here.
So we have we do have the Blade of Artemis now.
Yeah, and you were all excited about it.
Yeah, because I love this thing. It's just so powerful.
Then why doesn't it cut the cutters?
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
If only it did. You look so ridiculous doing that. Okay, but one of my paper cuts as of late is people saying that, like, so people talking about other people's drama as if they're being informative, when really it's just, they're just using other people's drama as a sideshow.
Yeah, they're just jacking off over this other person's misery.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, there's...
That's what gossip is. You are jacking off.
The thing is, I don't know if I should, like, call this person out for doing it, but it's gotten really annoying. Well, okay, well, I'm sure if I start, expressing any, like, going into any sort of detail, then it's gonna, like, point who's doing it. But there's...
Nobody watches this show.
Okay, fine, yeah, you're right. Yeah, fuck everyone, because no one watches us! Wow. Just so you guys know, I have a little bit of alcohol in my system, so take that as you will. But there's this guy who's been making videos about that guy with the glasses, and he says he's doing a retrospective, and he's been making a few episodes now for a while now, and he does have some points with some of the stuff that he's making, but it's getting annoying how he's calling it like an informative retrospective when really he's taking everyone's dirty laundry, airing it out, and laughing at everyone and laughing at them. He's making fun of other people's mistakes or, you know, things that they did in the past. And he's acting like he's doing people a favor, like trying to educate people, when really all he's saying is, don't make mistakes, or otherwise someone's gonna make fun of you forever for it. And really, he's just taunting these people for things that happened years ago, even.
Yeah, generally, I would imagine that all of the people that he would be talking about are way past any of the things that he's bringing up.
Oh yeah, like he brought up this thing, like there's some stuff that he brought up with Linkara that happened before he was a reviewer and like very early on in his career.
All right, I'm legitimately curious. What was it?
Stuff about him having accounts on sexually oriented websites.
Who gives a shit?
He does, because apparently he found Linkara's kinks as something to be mocked. Something regarding the green M&M and wanting to fuck it.
To be fair, I mean, like, I totally get where he's coming from. The green M&M is hot as fuck. Like, why is the green M&M so heavily sexualized?
Yeah, right? But yeah, stuff like that.
Also, the green M, that's not a kink. That's Rule 34. Everybody loves Rule 34.
Yeah. And like how terrible of a comic book writer he was, writer and artist.
Okay, his art is terrible, but I didn't think he was that bad of a writer. Like, he had some really good concepts. He was like mid. I read some of Lightbringer back in the day, and
I don't know if he just happened to choose a particularly terrible chapter or something, but the bit that he showcased was pretty. Then again, how old was Linkara? We've all done terrible.
Age is no excuse ever. Like, if something is good, it's good. If something's bad, it's bad. And it doesn't. I'm telling you. And it doesn't matter how old you were when you wrote it, because it's just the work on its own. And it's not necessarily a reflection of you at the time, but like, I just realized I didn't hit the. Oh, hey, new place, cool.
I guess, but I don't know. When you're younger, like you're still learning about this craft, and I feel like you should get a little bit more of a pass.
Only in the sense that bad artists eventually turn into good artists?
Yeah. Wait, haven't we been down this way?
Well, obviously not, because we just fought those guys. I guess we didn't save or something.
I have no idea. Or maybe it was a different but similar path like this.
I feel like we've recorded this before. It's very possible.
Deja
we
vu?
did not save.
Yeah, I got the feeling of deja vu.
Hilarious.
But, I don't know, it just seems more like a mocking fest. And then he's like playing up how he's gonna be going into all the drama and really messed up stuff like in the next few episodes, and just it's bothering me how he's acting like he's teaching people something, and he's being informative and he's acting like when he was explaining how the next few episodes are going to be so different from what he's already put out, because these the past episodes were informative, whereas these are going to be getting into like drama and all the juicy stuff. I just kept.
You can tell what he's in for.
Yeah, I just kept thinking that informative, just stating the facts. No, you've been giving your opinion on this the whole time, just mocking people like at every chance you got.
Well, people are dumb. And because drama sells on YouTube, he's gonna do amazingly well for years to come.
Yeah. I don't know, just... I mean, again, he did have some points with, some things like, when you're interacting with your audience, you should be careful, like, how you're treating them, even if...
Explain.
Like, so... there was this thing recently with Angry Joe where his audience was already getting upset that he wasn't producing as many Angry Joe reviews as they felt he should have been.
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't going exactly with the schedule he posted, and then he released a video saying that he's going to be taking a break from Angry Joe reviews for a while, because he hadn't had an actual vacation in 9 years, and he gotta little taste of what a break feels like, and he's like, yeah, I kind of like this, I want to extend it for a little while, you know? And people got pissed.
Well,
like,
those people are entitled shits. Fuck them.
Like, and from, like, Angry Joe's reaction to his audience wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Like he got attacked, and then he like started attacking people.
I mean, his name is Angry Joe.
Well, like he started attacking people back, and lumping anyone complaining about the hiatus in with the people who were being trolls or being legitimately douches. But and he didn't really explain, like, and people don't understand how much work goes into making a 20-minute review.
Especially if they're like Joe puts a ton of effort into his content.
Yeah, and any sort of scripted material is going to have a lot going into it, because not only do you have to get the material to script about, but then you also have to record it, and if you're anything like, any good at what you do, you're gonna do audio processing, and he does special effects and stuff with the green screen.
Yeah, he has green screens, he has costumes.
Yeah.
Filming, like, making one of those reviews probably takes, like, 2 weeks of 8-hour days.
Yeah. So, I guess the guy who made the video, he has a point that, yeah, Joe could have, like, expressed that to people, because people don't understand what it takes to make a review like that. But he seemed to, like, he seems to always be taking, like, the point of view of...
Hindsight bias.
Well, not that, but he's always taking the point of view of the audience. He's never looking at it from the creator's perspective.
Well, that's what he is he's just a fan of things, debatably calling him a fan.
Yeah.
He's a fan of things that wants to shit on people for... It's hard to talk and fight at the same time.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, though. And it's weird, because he seems to script his own videos and, like, put a lot of effort into his own videos, and you would think that'd give him some sort of perspective on, like, what other people are what other content creators are experiencing, but no, he's not. He's completely on the side of, like, anyone who's not a part of Tick, it seems. Like when he was talking about Doug, like, doing the demo reel stuff and not wanting to do Nostalgia Critic, he seemed to just actively, like, blame Doug for not continuing with Nostalgia Critic because it was the thing that people liked.
Yes, he is an entitled fan who's only making drama videos to shit on people and try to bully them into making content that he likes. And because that's the kind of thing that YouTube goes for, he's going to develop an audience, and, like, the thing that you are worried is going to happen is exactly what's going to happen.
What thing that I'm worried about?
He is going to succeed. He's never going to be punished for any of this shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's not going to.
Wait a second. Did I choose the wrong file when we were...
You could have, because everything you just did looked familiar.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't go forward by that much, but alright. Well, I'm just saving over this one.
Okay.
Well, we got the handle.
Okay.
Yeah, my point is fuck that guy. And everyone like him, and everyone who likes him. Yeah, if you're a fan, like, I'm calling it now, if you're a fan of him, you're a shitty person.
Oh,
or
wow.
at the very least, you're ill-considered.
Now,
But you're an ill-considered... Like, being ill-considered makes you a shitty person.
I think it'd be more fair, before you pass judgment, to watch these videos and give your take on it, because, I'm eternally concerned that I'm just, that my view on it is wrong, but I think I've had enough time, I don't know, I'm a little more confident on my take on this, because I've had a bit of time to ruminate on it, and...
Like, shitting on Lightbringer, as an example, is, like, I read Lightbringer. Most of it. Okay, not most of it. I read, like, 80 or 90 pages, which is a lot for a Babby's first webcomic.
Yeah, it totally seems like Babby's first webcomic. Like, wow, that was shit.
I read a ton of this comic. It's mid-level, it's mid-tier shonen stuff. That's...
Okay, I need to... Maybe it'd be good to watch the video with you.
Yeah, kind of like how... the closest thing that I would compare it to, believe it or not, is One Punch Man. Because of its, like, reconstructive outlook and taking the piss out of a lot of superhero tropes.
Okay, yeah, now I have to watch this video with you,
I mean,
just to get your opinion
it's
on
not
it, because
about...
it seemed a lot worse than what you're saying. Then again, I've never, like, read the comic itself. I only have what the guy put in his video, so maybe it was an extremely biased look at it. I mean, we've already established that he's got a very biased look at the content creators in general.
Aw, man.
Oh, you sucked. Because you didn't make him suck your sword.
Fillet my phallic penetration weapon.
I was just thinking. I was just thinking I gotta use that phallic symbol somehow.
Speaking of which, we watched Hellraiser recently. Yeah. Wait, before that, we keep putting it off. We have to tell the story of how we got the goddamn Switch. The Switch is like sitting...
We're
behind.
not putting it off. We haven't recorded since we got it.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
That little note of we have to... Like, the reason I left a note there that says, gotta tell the story of how we got the Switch is because we got it earlier that day.
You know, maybe...
Or, like, that weekend or something like that.
Maybe it would have helped if I would have, like, read the note ever. See, because I don't have my glasses on, and I've only seen it, like, you know, like, out of the corner of my eye, and I just keep thinking, oh, okay, it's just a note reminding you which game we're playing.
No.
I don't know, fuck me, whatever, I don't know.
So as you can tell, I'm mostly trying to maximize the amount of orbs that we're getting.
Yeah. Oh, they're dying in unison. Oh, until now. I love how they're just so nice and just waiting for you to kill those other guys before they attack you.
You know what?
Oh,
get wrecked.
no! Okay, so yeah, we got a Switch.
Yes, we got a Switch.
Because we got incredibly lucky and someone just happened to return one. Okay, what are you doing to freeze them? What buttons?
Alright, L2. Triangle for the insta-freeze, but the insta-freeze didn't work for whatever reason.
Maybe
Oh, there's stuff in my way. It's a perspective problem.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Mercy can't heal through walls.
Something.
Although sometimes she can.
Check this out.
Oh, I thought it was gonna hit him! Oh shit. Okay. Thanks, Atlas.
Ain't no thing, Batarang.
Get the ball rolling!
You can tell that was a pre-rendered cutscene, just using in-game graphics.
Yeah. That was cool, though.
Man, this game is cool. Okay, so the series of really bizarre events that led to us, not bizarre, but like...
Bizarre!
It was a series of fortuitous circumstances. So some guy who works at Walmart, the local Walmart, has a deal with GameStop. My youngest son will laugh no more. Death in service of his father. Death in service of the gods. The building of this temple has claimed his life. May you be lucky enough that it does not claim yours. Pathos Verdes III, chief architect and loyal subject of the gods. The guy who made this place.
Yeah.
Watch us deface his grave.
Oh, let's do it. I love that there's two soldiers standing over his body. That's cool. Wouldn't it be cool if there was no one in there?
He's pretty old then.
Oh, you're yanking a skull off of a skeleton. Yes, that skull. Deal with it.
You have acquired the architect's son's head.
Yay.
So, this didn't even faze me the first time through, but that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah! Why'd you take his fucking head?
Well, I'll show you. It's because the skull of his son is a key that fits a door later.
Oh, damn. Okay. Why would you do that? Who would do something like that? Who would make a keyhole like that? Okay,
this fucked up architect, I guess.
And here I was starting to feel sympathy for him. Sympathy for the devil!
Yeah, so the Switch. The
Yeah.
Switch story. You know what? You know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna tell that story next time on tap.
Oh, were you actually looking at the time?
Yeah, our recording is done.